Back with you again. We're still waiting for word on CountdownNet for the cause of the abort. We just did hear the call out that the scrub safing sequence is underway. This is a standard procedure. We go through this every time we static fire a Falcon 9 in Texas and at the launch sites, so this is not unusual to the team. However, because it is a scrub safing, we expect that this will end our launch attempts for today, given that we only had a 59-minute window. But we're going to stay here for just another minute in case we can get some information on what caused the abort. Again, we were inside of 10 seconds when we had the abort. We're waiting to find out what had happened on the Falcon 9 or possibly on the ground systems.
LC Launch Director in Countdown.
Go ahead.
Okay, we had a vehicle abort criteria violated at T-minus 10 seconds. GNC criteria, we're still looking into what that is. This time we're not going to be able to get a recycle in today without going past the end of the window, so we're officially scrubbed. I'd like to go ahead and put a 24-hour recycle into work.
Copy that.
John Ensperger again. As you heard, Countdown 1, as they went through their safing procedure, the team does reach a point where the engineers brief out what the cause of the abort was. In this case, you heard the SpaceX launch director discuss this as a GNC criteria abort. This is a computer abort that happened at T-minus 10 seconds, where we're looking at the status of the guidance system and the flight hardware that supports it. It appears that something was out of limits. The computers stopped the countdown before we got into the engine ignition sequence. Unfortunately, though, as we heard the launch director state, we're not going to be able to recycle the countdown in the time that we have left in the window and make another attempt today. We do have, obviously, the data from the countdown and the abort. The team will be able to look at that. That'll give us an opportunity to assess when we might be able to launch again. But it will not have, obviously, the data reminder. There is a backup launch window tomorrow, almost the same time, about a minute or so earlier than we were planning to launch this evening from Complex 39A in the Kennedy Space Center. So that's going to wrap up our webcast. We got the weather cooperation.